Here's Kitten. Wait, maybe not. Anyway. I'm curious about why I don't see anybody on the chat or anything here. It seems like this may not be working. I wonder if I can get... Oh, there we go. Okay, just a late start. That's fine too. There we go. So, first off, let me say I'm sorry there was no close-up on Monday. I have been playing catch-up on basically everything. I have so many irons in the fire, I guess. And I was trying to get caught up on some of that on Monday, given that I've had most of this month has been kind of a blur. And I still haven't got caught up. There's still so much more for me to get done. But I miss not having close-ups, so I got to make sure we get that as often as possible. Secondly, let me apologize kind of in advance for whatever sort of technical difficulties may occur on the regular stream. Let me know if you notice any trouble, especially with like frozen cameras. But the trouble is that our regular backup encoder is not present right now, and we've got all these upgrades to do and stuff, and it's probably going to be until next week before things are fixed. So until then, we're kind of running, I don't know, running at half power, but we're doing what we can to keep everything up and going. Gambit, you look like you really got some playing to do, whether anybody's playing with you or not. Is it National Black Cat Day? How about that? We got 4 of them here. That's convenient. Hi. Hi, Muriel. Oh, everybody's come over to say hello and talk to me. All right, so what can I tell you that's a little more about kittens and a little less about apologies for technical issues? Let's see. I heard somebody ask why the kittens are nursing again, which I think is equivalent to why doesn't Muriel have her suit on anymore, or Rue for that matter. The answer is Muriel had the suit on to get her to stop nursing so that she could get over her pancreatitis and so that she could start putting on some weight. She was very, very skinny, even considering the fact that she was nursing. So we thought that not nursing for a while could help her get back up to a regular weight and look after herself for a little while. I think it's mission accomplished. That's why she's not wearing her suit. She is looking good. She's feeling good. Very healthy. She's gone outside to check out the leaves with, I think, Gambit. Yes, Gambit. So that's what's going on. And for Rue, hi Rue, she just kept taking her suit off. So it came down to, well, do we care enough about her sutures to put a collar on her? And I've been checking her sutures every day. They look great. So I think as long as her sutures look good, if she wants to nurse her kittens, great. And if she doesn't, great. She definitely knows how to stop them from nursing when she doesn't want them to. She knows all the places to go and the ways that she can lay down, and she can just push them away. So if she doesn't want to nurse them, fine. If she does, fine. She's definitely managing her sutures just fine without the suit on. So that's good. So this is Rue, the older mom cat who has now had her spay. She has turned into such a sweetie. I mean, she's always been sweet, but lately now, I think she's feeling much better. She's got her spay done. She's basically stopped nursing, and she's starting to come around a little bit where she is so playful. We've caught her playing with her kittens and like running back and forth and jumping on things and just being a big old kitten herself, playing with her kittens. It's so fun to see. I hope she does get adopted with one of them. Or even with Muriel, for that matter. She doesn't play directly with Muriel, but they sure have become buddies, haven't they? So, yeah, let's take a look at your suture right now while you're sitting here. Oh, it's perfect. It's so lovely. Oh, my goodness. That looks great. So I heard somebody say, how old is Rue? Phil P. asked, how old is Rue? And I know we were talking a little bit about Rue and her age as related to her surgery, because I had thought the doctor had said something about how her sutures were a little problematic and maybe it was because she was old. And I think I misheard. I don't think the doctor was actually saying that she was old. but she corrected me on that when I was talking to her about it. So maybe that's not the case. As for how old she is, you just kind of got to guess. And based on her teeth, which are pretty clean, I'm going to put her at under 4 years. Maybe. She could go either way, though. She could very easily be more than 4 years. Once cats get to be adults, and she is definitely an adult, it can be hard for a long time to see any signs of their exact age. You just you can guess based on the color of their teeth, but that doesn't necessarily tell you anything. They could just have had a good diet or clean teeth, or seen a dentist when we didn't expect. So it's really hard to say. But she is definitely very healthy and happy. And yes, I saw some people, something I said must have been a little confusing. Rue is getting adopted by the person that brought her into the vet. So she's kind of got a reserved adopter already. But that adopter was talking about maybe possibly adopting one of the kittens as well. And that, as far as I know, is still the plan, to adopt one of the kittens. And I was just sort of making a suggestion that maybe Muriel would count as a kitten, but I don't know. So as far as it goes, this is Muriel, the other mom cat. This is the one that doesn't have an adopter yet. Yes, I know. And she's the one with the funny little crooked grin and the cute face, and also a very sweet personality. And I noticed that now that Rue has stopped nursing the kittens, Muriel has picked up nursing the kittens more often once again. So they really do sort of seem to trade and share duties a lot, because there was a long period when Muriel wasn't feeling well and Rue was doing all the nursing. Now they've swapped again. It's very cute. I mean, this right here is Gimmick, who is one of Rue's kittens nursing on Muriel, which happens, pretty often. And Hijinks, also one of, so these are both Rue's kittens nursing on Muriel, because they just all get along so well, don't they? Yes, they do. So, trying to see all the kittens. I would like for everybody to see all the kittens. So if you have a favorite kitten, you get to see him for at least a minute this morning. However, that's going to be problematic, just keeping track of who we have and haven't seen, unless I go in some kind of order. And there's no guarantee that the kittens will be found. But let's take a little look around and see if we can find them and what to say about them. I should mention that for the last several days, the kittens have been out with the doors open 24 hours a day and night, able to go wherever they want in the house and play with whomever they want in the house, and things have been fine. Tommy, you'd think Tommy still plays a little rough, but you'll notice that everybody has learned that, this noises that everybody's making don't necessarily warrant a response. You see both moms sitting right here doing nothing, when at first, anybody that would make a noise at Tommy would warrant a swift response from mom. They seem to know that he's learned how to sort of pull his punches just enough to get by, which he does do. And I think you should also take note that these kittens tend to make quite a bit of noise when they play with each other too, so that's not all on Tommy's behalf. Although I do think he's being a little bit rougher right at the moment than he ought to be. But yeah, Tommy is still living with all of them full time, because they're all getting full run in the house full time. And Tommy's been doing quite well. I do think he could calm down a little more. His work is probably not done, but he's certainly learning how to get along in the group, which is fantastic. Hi, buddy. So this is Small, or Scrawl. I keep calling her Small, and I keep calling her him, but Scrawl is definitely a girl and is the smallest kitten still, with those big little tiny kitten face. Look at that kitten face. Oh, such a kitten face, so cute. Do any of the moms or babies have pre-adopters? Well, I did hear from Dawes, and I don't want to jinx anything, because of course, there's a whole process, and even once Dawes has approved the adopters, then the adopters have to learn that they're approved, and then they have to wait until it's adoption time, and sometimes things fall through. So you don't count your chickens before they're hatched. But I did hear from Dawes that all of, surprisingly, Muriel's kittens seem to have adopters that have come from prior applications, where not all of Rue's kittens have been adopted yet, which seems backwards because Rue's are the older kittens, but just the way it goes sometimes. So that's all that I've heard. I don't know any more detail than that. Hi, Tommy. Hi, buddy. You look like you are up to no good, but at least you're not trying to bite me. Oh, yeah, Tommy, by the way, is also fixed now. So theoretically, Tommy could get picked up by an adopter anytime if he's not going to get adopted, with somebody. If he is going to get adopted with somebody, I would probably think it's better to leave him here to continue to be, and encourage that relationship until they can get adopted together. And yes, Don, no, the adoptions aren't open. It's people that have been on the waiting list, so to speak, that have already come in to adopt those kittens. But we will be opening the adoptions very soon. I think it is just about time to encourage applications for the ones that still need it, so we'll get there. Also, speaking of things that have to be done on the website, I have the last photo shoot that we did that was sort of a picnic in the park photo shoot from like over a month ago. That I still have to do some editing and get that published on our website. Plus, I still have to do an update photo shoot because these kids have grown so much, and a Halloween photo shoot too. I've got a lot of photography to get done, and that's big on my list of things that, to do urgent, right? Hey, Tommy, that's enough. You're gonna need to get a Tom out, buddy. What is it? Is it because we're doing the close-up? You've been so good until we have to show you to people, and then he's like, Buddy, yeah, you got to make a good showing for your adopter, like little orphan Annie had to, even if you're in punishment. He has gotten much better. You can see he's learned his lesson, and he's still got all this kitten energy he doesn't know what to do with. It makes it very difficult for him to do the right thing, but he tries so hard. Diane, I haven't checked in a few days whether moms are still producing milk, but the last time I checked, they were, so I expect they still are. So yes, the kittens probably are getting some small amount of milk, not a lot, not as much as they used to, but definitely probably still a little. And that's okay too, as long as it's not taking all of mom's calories, which I don't think it is anymore. Well, let's see. So here we have Etch and Hijinks. So Etch is one of Muriel's kids, and Hijinks is one of Rue's kids. And you can tell the difference because all of Muriel's kids, Muriel, are all named for sort of art things like Etch and Squiggle and Doodle. And then all of Rue's kids are named for ruses like Hijinks and Gimmick, if you kind of follow the theme there. So Hijinks and Gimmick are two of Rue's kids. Etch and Scrawl are two of Muriel's kids. And here we have Hustle coming in to also see if he can get in on Muriel, even though he's one of Rue's kids, and a very floofy one besides. I can't even see his purple collar because it's under all that floof. Look at that. It makes it look like it's way too tight, but he's just covered in floof. He's definitely a very floofy cat. So there we go. Over here we have Splotch. She is also Splotch, one of Muriel's kids, of course. I don't know if I just called Scrawl a boy again or not. I am always calling Scrawl and Splotch boys, but they're both girls. Little tiny, tiny Scrawl. All right, there's Custard. He's having some time out around today. We got Tommy again. Tommy fighting Gambit. Gambit with the green collar. Oh boy. And then I heard somebody still behind me, maybe? No? Okay, maybe not. Tommy, take a little break. Take a little Tom out. Hey, what are you doing, Splotch? Hi, what is this? What is it? Here, let's get you something healthier to play with than my finger. How about fun tube? No, not fun tube? No fun tube? Oh, we tried. Etch now has gone on to play with the leaf, and he's about to get Tommy. Oh, Tommy really wants to get some energy out today. That looked like Custard was just about to start something with Eddie. I saw that look, buddy. You want to go back to your room? There's Eddie. Custard, you got to be nice, pal. Otherwise, you don't get to come out, okay? You got to be good to everybody. Try your best. Let's see. In the crinkle tunnel, we have... Who is this? Gambit? It is Gambit again. Yes, with the green collar. Okay, who else can we find? Let's keep looking. We have Trace here, little tiny Trace with her Christmassy collar on. That's green and red. I don't know if you can tell. Having a snack. And here in the bottom of the cage, this is where the kids seem to prefer to hang out when they can. Easy for me to say. We have Squiggle there with the green and pink collar. That's Squiggle. And then next up we have Caper with the blue collar. And Sham with the pink collar. Hi, Sham. Caper, Squiggle. And I guess an update on Caper is that he is continues to be a picky eater, but he is eating a ton and his weight's going up. And we're happy about it. He's just very difficult to find food that he'll voluntarily eat. Then this is Doodle, you can tell from the extra thumb. And the polka dot collar. Little tiny Doodle. Don't wake me up, Doodle. Okay. There we go. So now that we've seen that many kittens, I've lost all track, like I said, of who we still should be trying to find, if anyone. Did we miss anyone? Who haven't we seen? Do I need to go look around? I'm not sure. Let's see, how many kittens are in here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with Tommy. And then in the other room we saw 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's everybody. So we didn't miss anybody, actually. How about it? Well, because we've managed to get everybody. Oh, and there's Budget Etch. I know, a popular one. He's hanging out up here in the top of the cage. Anyway, I was about to say we should wrap this up. I know 20 minutes as opposed to my usual can sometimes be twice that. But I do have so much to get caught up on, and a lot of it is fun stuff. For you guys, like publishing those photos. We're still a couple mailbags behind on the uploads, by the way. I'm trying to get those. This is another technical thing. It's all related, though, because I'm trying to get those re-encoded and uploaded. And, of course, that process is somewhat constrained by the same thing that is ruining our ability to have backups, which is we're short one video card right now. So that video card is the same one that would be used to do that re-encoding, is the same one that would allow us to have the backup machine present. So anyway, it doesn't mean that we can't do it, just taking a little longer, but we are working on it. And then we've got the photo shoots I need to do because I'm excited to have new pictures of these kittens. And I know you must be too. They've grown so much since the last one, plus publishing the last photo shoot. Just so much to take care of. Plus, I've got a couple not entirely secret things that we're working on that are also Kitten Academy related projects. One of them is my Halloween costume, which is not very impressive, but it's going to be fun. And then a couple of other things that are, I don't know, tangentially Halloween or just for fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to all that, but I gotta go do it. So thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate that and giving me the opportunity to update you on how everybody's doing, which, by the way, is spectacular. I have no concerns about anybody's health today, and that's a good feeling. And if you want to keep watching these kittens and all the kittens here at Kitten Academy, You can do that all day long on the Kitten Academy live stream right here on YouTube. Or if you prefer to just watch the close-ups, we should, fingers crossed, have another one on Friday. I don't know what day everybody's doing Halloween this year either. It seems like, you know, it's kind of set by the schools or the people who have school children. I need to go figure out what day is the day for us in theory. Might be the 31st. Isn't it on the weekend this year? I don't know. Well, there you have it, everybody. Thanks again, and I will see all of you next time. Right, Splotch? Say goodbye to everybody. Look how cute you are. You look a lot like your mom. Oh, Tommy, that's enough now. You're biting too much. You're gonna get a Tom out, buddy.